Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
It is Tuesday, and all of our guests today, including Craig Button, standing by, sponsored by Basant Motors. Basant Motors helping you dine in or dine out all February long with a $500 gift card with your next vehicle purchase. Also, they're taking away the GST. Learn more at Basant Motors, BASANTmotors.com. Just before we get to Craig, Delaney's OK Tire and Langley inbox from Dirty Harry on the downtown east side. Canucks Lankinen, Canada spanking them, Finland yanking them. That's from Dirty Harry. I thought you'd like that, Rick.
I like that.
Maybe brighten up your mood today.
Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. Are you kidding me? Clint was the best.
No thought on the fun he had with the English language there?
Yeah.
Or Finnish language. Craig Button joining us now. Let's move on. Craig Button joining us now. TSN Scouting Director, Canada versus the U.S. on Thursday. Look at the mood he's in. See? That's a guy in a happy mood. Look at that.
Laughing.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. How can you not laugh? I mean, what a great line. Lankinen starting, Canada spanking, and finish yanking. That's awesome. That is great.
Quinn Hughes on his way to Boston. Just your reaction, Craig. Rick and I both agreeing that Quinn Hughes isn't going there to watch the game.
You don't think so, eh? Yeah. Bottom line is Charlie McAvoy, obviously, when we heard about the news about him having to go to the hospital, it's pretty serious when you have that type of situation. So now you get a replacement. And I don't even know if it's called a replacement because he was already, Sanderson was a replacement. Quinn Hughes was originally selected. I mean, that is a massive boost for Team USA. I mean, you're getting the news about Charlie McAvoy, and you're going into a championship game, and then you get news that, oh yeah, don't worry, Quinn Hughes is going to join us. I mean, one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League. So when you're able to address an injury and with a replacement like Quinn Hughes, I mean, that's phenomenal for Team USA. And certainly Quinn wouldn't be going there unless he was confident that he could step right in and play and help. And I don't have any doubt that he'll do exactly that. Rick Tocchet won't be happy about seeing him on the other side on Thursday night. I can guarantee you that.
Craig, not Zoom this time around. Phone call. It doesn't matter what. Phone call, Zoom, whatever the case may be. Craig Button, always fantastic, and here he is. Craig, we thank you so much for rejoining us, sponsored by Basant Motors. You were saying, you wanted to recap what you were saying about the Four Nations taxi squad, or what should be a taxi squad.
Yeah, and I think with the World Cup coming up, Donnie, they're going to have to change that. And, I give the example, McCarr, they weren't sure if he could play the other day, but they bring in Thomas Harley, but Thomas Harley's not allowed to do the morning skate because McCarr's out there. I mean, to me, that was silly. Like, let Harley get acclimatized with his team, and if McCarr can go, well, he can't play. But if he can, at least he's got some time to be out on the ice. I mean, from my understanding, Harley had come back from a little bit of sun vacation, so you want to get your legs there. Those are the types of things I think you're talking about that have to be addressed.
Craig, I'm going to give you the numbers. Jordan Binnington, .892 save percentage. Connor Hellebuck, .943 save percentage. What are your thoughts on Binnington? He's getting a lot of heat right now, but you just want timely saves at the right time, right, Craig?
Well, you need a level of consistency. Like, one of the things that concerned me about the game yesterday against Finland is you're up 4-0, you're in control, and now all of a sudden it's forward. Like the first goal wasn't a great goal. He loses his stick on the second goal, and now all of a sudden you're in a dogfight. And to me, what that type of goaltending does for you, like now, let's just say the U.S. gets down by a goal or two on Thursday night. They're going, hey, don't worry, we can get back in this game. And what good goaltenders do is they kill your spirit. They don't give you an idea that you have a chance to climb out of a hole. And I think that's my concern after that game yesterday. So he's had, I thought 2 goals against the USA were not good goals. I just mentioned 2 goals yesterday. You can't have that type of goaltending in a championship game. That being said, it's up to Jordan Binnington to go and have one really good game because, as you pointed out, Hellebuck in international play, I believe he's 11-1 and is like almost like unbeatable. So you know what you're up against. So In a close game, weak goal, soft goal here. I don't want to hear about how you rebounded from it. I want to hear how you make sure they don't get on the board and get those soft goals on you.
All right, got to ask you, Elias Pettersson, no points in 3 games, played 9 minutes last night, 2 shifts, third period, 2 shots in the whole tournament. What's going on there, Craig?
Rick, I mean, last Saturday night, I thought he played his best game I've seen him play in a long time. I thought he was engaged, played really good, was a factor in the game. And then, playing for his former coach, Sam Hallam, you thought that there was a chance. I mean, he was invisible. He was non-existent. And the biggest thing for me with Elias, he's not engaged. He's not competing. He's not competing on the puck. He's not competing for pucks. He's not using his skating to back off defenders. It looks like everything that Elias is doing now is avoidance. Avoidance of contact, avoidance of attacking, avoidance of everything. And listen, I'm not saying any. Bottom line, it's not good enough. I mean, the coach says, you're not good enough. I'm not playing you. You're trying to find a way to play and to get into games, and you're pushed right out of the line. Keep in mind, too, they were short forwards, and Elias, and it's real simple. It's real simple. Like, he got exactly what he had earned. And I think it's really concerning for the Vancouver Canucks, because his no-move clause kicks in on July 1st, and after that, he's got all the control. I think this is massive concern for the Vancouver Canucks, because it's 100 games now.
Yep, absolutely. All right, what about the 3 fights in the first 9 seconds? I didn't see anyone leaving the rink. Craig, old-time hockey, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, well, I mean, the bottom line is that you have the Canucks and everybody got engaged. Hagel was right in there. Sam Bennett's not backing down. Parayko. What was interesting, Rick, is that after those first 9 seconds, each team only took 1 penalty the rest of the game. Yeah. It wasn't. It became a competitive game. It became a really good. It was physicality, tight checking, but it wasn't chippy. I mean, McAvoy delivered the big hit on McDavid, but there wasn't slashing or high sticking or charging or elbowing. It just settled in. But I'll finish. I'll say this about the game. So it's great. The U.S. wanted to show, hey, we're here to challenge you. It means nothing if they don't win on Thursday. I think all the pressure's on the USA. I think that they have said, okay, we want to be taken seriously. There's only one way to be taken seriously. You got to beat Canada on Thursday. Because if you don't, you're just little brother again.
Hey, Craig, in line with that, how far do you think American hockey has come, going back to the days when Craig Button was a young whippersnapper and his dad was a pro hockey executive?
I think it's come a long ways. I mean, I was really lucky because, when I started off with Minnesota, we had drafted Mike Modano. And that era, you hear about that era. Brian Leach, Modano, Guerin, Waite, Tkachuk, Roenick, Amonte. That was a real glorious time for USA hockey. And we're talking about Hall of Famers. We're talking about great players. And they won the 1996 World Cup of Hockey. And now, I just think that the development in the USA is not just about players; it's about superstars. It's about star players. I mean, you watch every single Vancouver Canucks game. I mean, Quinn Hughes is an example of that. His brother Jack is an example of that. The Kachucks. And I don't think it's just about star quality and superstar quality. It's also, they understand that if we want to win and be successful, we got to play a certain style of game. And I think that they have really grown with respect to, hey, we're going to have talent, we're going to have high-end skill, but we're also going to have the grit and the jam that's necessary to win against the best. And I think that the development of that has been real significant.
American hockey's come a long way since the days when I can remember Tommy Williams, the late Tommy Williams, being the only American player in the National Hockey League. Like I say, it's come a long way. Hey, Craig, Drew O'Connor signs we just found about this morning, moments ago, 2 years, $2.5 million per with his new team, the Vancouver Canucks. What's your reaction to that contract?
I think it's a real good signing, and keep in mind that you have a player that the Vancouver Canucks management staff has got familiarity with. He's got size, length, and speed. And I was listening to Mike Sullivan talk about how speed is a real threat. It can be really intimidating. And I think one of the things that you always want to be able to do is add speed, add some skill, add some size. I think that Drew adds all of those qualities, and I think the contract's a really good one for him and for the Canucks.
Craig, technical difficulties aside, excellent as always. We appreciate this. We'll talk to you next week.
We will. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the game Thursday.
You bet. Same to you.